Hello and welcome back to Six Ashes. As you can see, the beautiful Zerion has been cleaned. I've got it set up with our pottinger mowing equipment. Yes, I want to try and get some grass cut because I do want to get some hay. We are going to need the hay, of course, for the sheep. We do have field 19 here that does need a cut. We've also got field 20 over here. This is the one that we did manage to get the last of our manure spread on, which is definitely going to help. But as you can see, Mr. D really didn't do a good job spreading the manure. Just look at this. I missed a fair bit, but we only had a bit of manure. I did want to get as much spread over here as I could over the whole field. So that is what we're going to do. So let's get this beautiful beast started up, and let's get in that field and get that grass cut. It's already 2:44. We've got a bit of time because the last field we planted, as you can see over here, field 50, the cotton field, that is now in the planted stage, and so is 51. That's in the planted stage, but that is soybean. So what are we going to be doing in our other fields that do need harvesting? As you can see, tomorrow we will be able to get some cereal crops planted, the likes of wheat, barley, oats. We can also get some canola in the ground as well, which is going to be fantastic for us. Sorry about that, one of the dogs just barked because they saw a leaf blow past the window. You know how it is, dogs and things that move. Brilliant. So anyway, let's get cracking. Oh, the stopping power of this thing isn't great. So let's get in here. Let's get this grass cut. That's what needs to be done. I do want to get this done today. But we do have the brand new mower set up, which I think's fantastic. I really do like it. And if I put the lights on, so why is the back lights on? Again, looks like that plant there is having a rave. Look at it go. It's excited, it's thrilled. So let's get these opened up. I do believe the front one might already be opened up. Yes, it is. Now I can't remember if this mower is the one that does swath. If it doesn't really matter. I'm just happy that we've got them. Let's get lined up to the edge of this field. There we go. Get the back turned on, get the front turned on. Oh, and it does swath. That is beautiful. That's definitely going to help me out. I was a bit unsure because there is a little lever somewhere on. I can't remember if it's on the front or the back. Oh, there it is, just there. Whether you can have it as a wide swath to the right hand side, or if you swipe to the left hand side, you can have it to obviously swath. I don't know if the back's got one. Does this one have one? I can't see. I love the way that the PTOs are going though, that's really cool. Very, very clever, but I can't see on the back foot fly. It must just be on the front one where it shows you. Anyway, let's crack on. This really shouldn't take that long. We are using, like I say, as you can see, should I say, the Zerion, and we're getting a fair good width. Should be getting a fair amount of grass. As you know, we did convert the field just in front of us into another arable field. I do believe that's definitely going to benefit us, having that as an arable field rather than a grass field. Just don't really, well, we don't really need that much grass on this farm. So just having this field 20 and field 19 at the side of the farm, that's more than enough grass for what we're going to need. But drying potential, are we going to get this to dry the hay? Honestly, I don't know, because the issues we was having in the Valley of the Old Farm was one of our grass fields was just not turning to hay. It just wasn't drying, which was really annoying. But you know, if this doesn't dry, we can always turn it to silage bales. We do have both of the balers, the round baler with the built-in wrapper from the Alpine DLC. We also have, I'm trying to think what our square baler is now, completely forgot, had a brain fade. Let's just lift these up. There we go. Right, it's going to bug me now. I need to check what square baler we've got. I think it might be either the, is it the John Deere baler? Or the Crown? Oh, it's the John Deere baler. Okay. Because as you can see, the round baler is the one, as I said, from the Alpine DLC. The Pottinger Impress 125FC Pro that has the built-in wrapper in the back, which yet to use it. Hopefully it's good. If you have used that baler before, let me know. How was it? You know, what's the average speed you can go with it? Does it do a good job? Yes, it's a game, but I like to know these things. I mean, in real life, would you want to buy a mower, or a baler that's, you know, below par, really? So let's get this lowered down. Let's crack on. And I really, like I say, I do like that this does swap. Definitely makes our lives easier with having this field and, like I said, field 19 to get done. But let me know, what should we do? If it does turn to hay, should we bale the hay and store it, or should we pick it all up loose and do it that way? You'll have to let me know, because like I say, everything that happens in these episodes is dictated by yourselves. Now let's just whoops, Miss P, come on now, come on, there we go. Bit of issues with the controller. Don't really want issues with the controller. It is a new one. Have brought two of them, but it's the directional pad is one of those ones where it's a joint button, so sometimes when you go to press down it does go left. That can be slightly annoying, but you know, it is what it is. At least this one doesn't zoom in and out, try to swing my camera around like this, up and down, because that was pretty much really difficult when you're trying to get a good montage. Well, or as best as I can. Obviously I'm on console, there's only so much I can do, but you know, I do try to get in a good montage, some good views. Let's lift that up, there we go. Should I go, no, I think I'll do that. Just to give myself a bit more room. Go around the headland again. It is a bit of a tight turn, and that manure really is helping, which is fantastic. So this episode is going to be about our grass fields. We do need to get those done. This grass field has been done for a while. Are we going to be able to get 2 cuts on it? Oh, I'm not sure. It is late summer. Maybe at a push we'll be able to get 2 cuts. But I am looking at the way things are right now. We're probably just going to be able to get 1 cut with how much work we was doing, how big the fields that we had were, especially with, is it 73 that we had and we did sell. And buying those other fields near that farm and buying that farm as well has definitely give us that extra room that we was needing, which is always a bonus. Price of 1 field and we was able to get a farm and a field. So in the next episode I am looking at getting some cereal crops in the ground. Let's just turn this off a moment. But I am going to want your input at what is planted. If we go across to the growth screen, you can see So we do have still sunflowers in fields 58 and 59. And as you already know, in fields 48, 49 and 50, we have cotton. In 51, we have soybeans. And over here in 16 and 10, I do believe we have, yes, we have corn. So, what can we plant tomorrow again? We can do cereal crops is wheat, barley, oats, and also canola. So let me know down in the comment section down below, what do we plant in field 11, 15, 14, 18, 22, 21, and 60. I was going to put cotton in 60, but with having these big free fields over here with cotton, you know, there's going to be more than enough just with our little chugging along John Deere cotton harvester. So in the comment section down below, let me know what number field and what we put in those fields. But remember the crop types that we can do in the next episode, which will be wheat, barley, oats, and canola. So get in the old comment section. And there we go. So let's crack on, let's get this done. This really isn't taking that long to get done, which I'm actually surprised about. And so far, Mr. P hasn't had a brain fart. I mean, I'm not doing too bad. Really, really not doing too bad at all. But as you've probably seen on the Brazilian map, it looks like the old curse from Six Ashes from here, should I say, followed us all the way over there, which wasn't fantastic. We had issues with the cones, we had issues with that semi. I have had a couple of messages about certain trucks we could try, or semis. So when I do get onto that map again, we will go over and have a look at some other trucks. But I really am happy with those two, the V's trucks that we brought. I'm really, really happy with those. But I'm sure that we do have another one of those dodgy trucks at the farm, I do believe. I won't quote me on it, because 9 times out of 10, Mr. P's normally wrong. And without your help in the comment section, I mean, I would forget so much. I really would. I mean, you help out more than you could possibly imagine, because there's things that, you know, you think of in the comments section and I'm like, wow, that is an absolutely brilliant idea. You know, why don't we do that? Because, you know, your input, you like watching the episodes, the series, and yeah, that's what we're doing. And as you've probably noticed, Mr. P has brought FIFA 21 to the channel again, because originally that was what I made this channel for football content, or soccer if you're American. So if you do like soccer or football, then feel free to watch those, because you know, I'm the same on there as I am on here. You know, with buying players and what players are to be played. So, you know, if there's a real life player that you like in a certain team, you know, just get in the old comment section on there. Let me know, we'll have a scout of that player. Or we could possibly look at taking a couple of players on loan. You never know. But I thought it would just be nice to add something a little different. Originally, if you do go to the beginning of my channel, FIFA content was the original content of this channel. So I thought it would just be nice just to bring that back. But yeah, anyway, enough about that. Football where I'm from. Soccer probably where you're from if you are in the States. But still, we've got some farming to do. We've got a lot of work. We've got this field to get mown. Got to mow it. Got to get it cut. What would you say? Would you say you've mown the grass? Would you say you've cut the grass? Would you say you've mowed it? Is it mowed? Mown? Cut? Let me know in the comments what you call it. Do you cut the grass? Do you mow it? All depends where, really, because when I'm doing the grass, sometimes I say I've mowed it, sometimes I say I'm going to mow it, sometimes I've said I've cut it. Just really weird, but you expect that from Mr. P. I mean, Mr. P's just weird. Alright, let's crack on. I'm impressed with this mower. It isn't the widest mower, but I mean, could we possibly look at getting a self-propelled mower? Maybe that John Deere is it John Deere windrower? I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while since I've had a gander around the mod hub, really. Just really haven't had time with the UK, where I'm from, being in lovely lockdown again. That really isn't helping with things, and as you know, I am a full-time carer for my disabled mother, so it really doesn't give me a lot of time. But I do what I can, you know, and that's all you can do is do what you can, do your best, you know. And if your best isn't good enough for somebody, then obviously, you know, that's their choice. You do what you can, you make yourself proud. There's just things I do. I mean, when I've got this grass field cut, I'm going to be proud. I've got a grass field cut. But that's just me, you know, the smallest things please me. Always has done, always will be. I'm easily pleased. I'm easily distracted as well, that's the worst thing. I mean, if I could change one thing about myself, it's I just wish I couldn't be easily distracted. Alright, let's cut that up and that off. There we go, let's lift that up. What we will do is we'll close. Did I close that gate or did I leave it open? I can't remember. Mr. P, your memory is really bad. Let's just slow down. Get this gate open. Get out of the field cut. Moan. Realism went out the window. Mr. P did a fantastic job there. There we are, let's get that gate closed. In real life, would you really pull your gate through all that grass? You know that'd fling that grass everywhere. But positivity in the comments has been beautiful from everyone, so I want to say. Mr. P, oh wow, I really need to close that gate to the sheep. You're not getting out. There we go. Oh, sheep could have got out. That would have been great, wouldn't it? Here we go. Gate's already open. I would say I planned it, but I didn't. I probably left the gate open unknowingly. Alright, let's get those open. Whilst they're opening up, we'll get this gate closed. I say we are only going to be doing a couple of seasons here on 6 Ashes. There has been so many times I've just wanted to scream and say, look, enough's enough, 6 Ashes is driving me up the wall, driving me insane. But no, I'm going to keep my calm. Let's get that one on and the back one on. They are. This is the map that I have had the most issues with. I really have. I mean, I've had vehicles fly. I've had issue after issue. As you've probably seen throughout the series, especially with the harvester. I mean, when I was just trying to connect the header, it flung the harvester over that grass field and up the fence, which wasn't brilliant. That definitely could have gone a lot better. Let's swing around here. Right. So when you play Farm Sim, what is your favourite piece of equipment? I mean, you've always got to have one favourite piece of equipment. I mean, I love using the John Deere equipment, don't get me wrong. But with console, oh my, the slot count. By the time you've got the John Deere equipment you want, you've used all your slots. You're lucky if you can put up one like one building. It's pretty bad. I wish I did, lower the slot count a bit. But then you got to think, it's the quality that goes into the mod and the pixels or whatever it's called. I'm not sure. I'm not a modder, and that's probably why I'm not one, because I have no idea. But one of these days I would like to get my PC sorted out, and I would like to build my own map and bring it out from the Giants editor, and obviously bring it out to everybody that plays on console. And if it's able for console, surely it might be available for PC at some point. But Mr. P's broke, have no money whatsoever. So at some point I would love to be able to get my PC sorted out and build a map on Giants editor, and for everyone to enjoy it. Because, well, you've seen what I can do on console. Imagine what I'd be able to do if I could do it on PC, build a map. I mean, I think I'd do a pretty good job. I mean, just look at the farm that I built on the Brazilian map, and that was literally just the farm. I don't think I did too bad. So, anyway, enough ranting. Alright, you can unplug your ears now, put away your band-aids and your first aid kit. Your ears aren't going to bleed anymore with Mr. P's rant. I'm just trying to think. Is it usually... I can't remember, but I'm sure it's usually like either 24 hours or 2 days in game for grass to dry to hay. You're going to have to try and remind me in the comment section. My brain is absolute mush at the minute. How long does it take for grass to dry into hay? For the life of me, I just cannot remember. Well, let's just turn my lights off. Can't remember if it's 24 hours in game, dependent on the weather, obviously, because you've got to have good drying potential. Is it 24 hours? Is it 2 days? Not sure. Still. And I am thinking about next season. Yeah, I'm thinking about next season already. Look at Mr. P looking ahead. The possibility of getting some chickens. Or dependent on how much money we get from selling all of our harvest that we have sat in our silos. The possibility of getting some pigs. There is the pig farm on here. I'm trying to remember where it is. I think the pig farm I think the pig farm is pretty close to where the allotments are, i.e. the greenhouses are. So it's not like we'd have to make extra trips, because it's near the greenhouse anyway. So you'll have to let me know, should we possibly look at getting some piggies next season? Like, start of spring, get some pigs. Because the beautiful thing with seasons is when you have pigs, you don't need root crops. You don't need to do potatoes. And I mean, in real life, you can literally give your pigs anything, because they eat anything, they really do. They're greedy little piggies. What do you feed your pigs on? When you're playing this game, what do you feed your pigs? Do you go all out, give them potatoes or beets? And I mean, I can't even remember the last time I did beets. I think the last time I did potatoes was on the Valley of the Old Farm, and that was with the old Fergie setup. Which I still absolutely love doing. Yes, it took me ages, but just chugging along on that little Fergie. I mean, I absolutely loved it. I love using the old machinery. Right, so that's that grass field cut, this grass field cut. And because this mower has already put it into a swath for us, that's brilliant. We do have a windrower and a tedder if needs be. If it doesn't dry up quick enough, we can always you know, bring out the old tedder that we have and ted it that way. Is it going to be one more pass? Please say one more pass. I do believe there's a little strip of grass that I did miss just behind me. I will have to go over there and get that as Mr. P's OCD will kick in. I know in real life probably you won't be able to get it all. But you know, this is a game. Every little helps. I'm not going to be able to get it all, but I will back pass. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, there is going to be a little bit that I've missed. I will go around and get those. But still, it looks really good, and that is definitely sped up our grass cutting work from the last time we did it. Really, really good. I'm trying to see what those little stubby bits of grass were. Alright, let's be on the lookout. There they are, just over here. There we go. And the pieces up here. Just a couple of pieces. I don't think I've done a bad job. This tractor is obviously far too big for doing the likes of grass cutting. You know, but it's what we've got. I do believe this is probably the only powerful tractor we have with the front PTO. There we go. Let's cut that off. Let's fold that up and lift it up. That's it. Let's lift the back. And the animations of these machines, I mean, a second to none. I mean, you get the occasional glitch, but that's to be understood because the amount of detail that go into these things. Like when we was using the John Deere planter, you know, when it goes to lift it up and push it down, it reacts with the suspension of these machines. I mean, to me, that is brilliant. Okay, why am I struggling to get out of here? Come on, Mr. P. There we go. He did it. There we go. So let's just drive into here for now. Alright. So I do really want to be giving the sheep some more hay. Let's just have a look how they're getting on. Grass/hay production. Estimated food requirement 10,813. That's not too bad. The cows are alright at the moment. We do have a lot of silage. I did take it all out of here. And it is now stored in our lovely silos over there, which is fantastic. And how are we getting on wool-wise? Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. I like that. I really don't have to do anything with these. We could possibly buy another one of these and put it at the side. So when this is full, it starts on the other one rather than putting them on the floor. But I do believe you can lift these when there's nothing on them, but obviously as soon as these are on, I'm not Superman, I can't lift it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 full pallets and half of a pallet. Okay, so in the next episode we are going to have to look at buying another one of these. I'm going to make it easier for myself. I will walk it in here. And this, I do believe this might need topping up with some more liquid fertilizer. I have used it a lot. Wool storage, beautiful. And I still can't believe how long it took me to realise that the lights for the farm is in here. Mr. P. So can you literally just turn this light on? No, it turns them all on. Alright, well, let's turn that off. But that is going to be it for this episode. Don't forget, get down in the comments section. Let me know what should we plant. And if the grass does not dry into hay, what should we do with it? Should we still keep it and feed the sheep grass? Or should we use our round baler and should we wrap it into silage? And we need to buy another one of these crates or pallets. What would you call these? Crates or pallets? Don't know. But as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Until then, I will see you all real soon here on The Cursed. As always, 6 ashes.